Hi guys, so July's bead box is here, so let's have a look then at what we're going to be working with this month. So the bead box is from Deborah Beads. I will put in the description box below the video where you can purchase this from. She also is a bead store, so lots of beady goodies for you to get from there, but this bead subscription for £5 a month is just outstanding. So let's have a look then. So we've got some acrylic beads, beautiful pattern beads. They don't look acrylic, they look glass. So excellent. We've got a lovely donut bead. I don't know quite what it's made of, but a donut bead, and also got some cording and some cord ends to go with it. Got some gorgeous bright orange bugle beads. We've got, as you always get every month, you get some beading wire, you get some findings, and we've got gold findings this time. We've got two smaller leaves. If you remember in the June bead box we got some long blue ones. This month we've got some smaller orange leaves. We've got some gorgeous beads there. Them are nice. Oh, I love this turquoise and orange together. Beautiful. We've got some orange seed beads. We've got a lovely focal bead. Look at that. Make a nice pendant. Lovely. We've got some nice frosty glass beads. We've got some gold pearl beads. We've got some little bicones. Nice. You get 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 of those. Excuse me. These always speak for themselves. To get you going, pair of earrings straight off. No messing, that will get your beady juices going. We've got some smaller pearly beads, little pearls. We've got some what look like agate, some nice agate beads, gorgeous. We've got some gold seed beads. We've got some gold chain, but we always have a lovely big wooden, gorgeous colour. Reminds me of sunsets. We get some amazing sunsets here in Cornwall, and these are just the colours of the sunsets that we get. Wow, some lovely fire polish glass beads. Some wooden beads, them are cute, I like those. Some more acrylic beads, I think they're acrylic. Beg your pardon, glass. See, you can't tell. I think they're acrylic and they're not, the glass. Some nice little drops. A couple of what look like pearls, as in freshwater pearls. Probably aren't, but who knows? They look like they are. And a couple of larger orange. Nice shimmer to those focal beads, and there you are then. So let's put all these back in the box and let's see what I can make. So I will be back once I've made some items. I just wanted to give you my thought process of what I do once I open the bead box. I open all the packaging, lay out all the beads in their little perspective piles, putting all like focal beads and that together, the wire and the chain and the findings, etc., all together. And obviously the first thing that I do make is, as you know, Debbie sends you that little package with the earrings ready to be made. Now you don't have to make them, but to me that just gives me a starting starting block. So I tend to make those first and put them aside. And then I've already been playing with this, look. These little earrings, these little, you don't have to make them into earrings, but to me they're saying earrings. Is if you remember in June's Bead Box, they were long ones. And I can just see the same sort of idea being made again with one of the agates and one of the little fire polished. How it's been cut. I'm calling them fire polished. They look like little fire polished beads. And I just think they'd look really cute. Or even to use some of the gold sea beads up would look really nice in there. With maybe a... So then that's how I start getting my inspiration for what I'm going to make from these wonderful bead boxes. I just thought I'd share that with you to give you a little idea. So I'll catch you then when I've made a few bits. I'm back again. So instead of just adding what was in the box, the little, these are gorgeous colour, like a bronze and then the peach. So just adding that like that, I decided to put a little gold sea bead in between. Can you see? Put a little gold sea bead after, and then one at the top, and then I've just put the head pin through, obviously, and just wrapped a loop at the top. And them are really cute. And I just wanted to share, if anybody's new to beading and they're using the bead box to build a stash and to follow me along, sometimes your findings may come a little bit bent like this. All you need to do is get your pliers, flat nose pliers, and just straighten that out. I just wanted to share, just in case there's anybody new and they're thinking what I'm going to do with that, because we all have to learn somewhere, and I can remember being like that myself and chucking a load away because I didn't know any better. So there we are. So I'll just show you what I did there. I just popped, these are, I like the colour of them. I think I'm going to have to order some. And a sea bead. I'll just try and get the same size, because these sea beads are not all the same size, so you will have to work through. And the pearl, and then sea bead on top, okay, and then turn a loop. So your pliers, holding it straight, bend it to 90-degree angle, pushing over top and round, straightening your loop out a bit, swap hands, and then wrapping. Oh yeah, and that does happen sometimes. Wrapping your loop around, okay, and then cutting off your excess wire, making sure that you hold your thumb over the top so it doesn't ping off and hit you in the eye. And then with our flat nose pliers, just pushing the end of the wire in so it doesn't poke you. Like that. And then you have a nice drop to attach onto your ear wire. Just open the ear wire, put in your drop and close your ear wire. And there we have our first earring. Yay! Okay then guys, just wanted to share that with you, and I'll be back when I made something else. Thank you. Oh, that was my shoulder. Did you hear it crack? But I need to get some cod liver oil tablets, I think. Here we have it then guys. The finished July's bead box made into 11. Yes, see 11. Pieces of jewellery. I've counted and double counted off camera, so I won't have to make myself look a fool again by counting to 9 several times like I did on the last video. We definitely have 11 pieces of jewellery, and we have these few bits left from the bead box. So this is July's bead box, and we just have these few little beads left. So let's take a further closer look then. I'm going to move them out of the way and then bring them in on a smaller bead mat, and I'll pour you in. Are you ready? Let's go zoom, 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 zoom. Okay, so the first thing that I made then, as you remember, was this pair of little earrings, and I added these came in the bag already, the big peachy looking beads, and so did the bronzy looking ones. They came in the bead bag ready with the ear wires and the head pins ready for you to make some earrings. And I just added from the bead box a couple of the gold little seed beads in between and made myself a pair of gorgeous earrings. So that's item number 1 then. I also made, what did I make next? Oh, wait till you see this. I think this is absolutely gorgeous. Let me bring you in a little bit closer. So if you remember then, there was a pendant, this donut. I still don't know quite what it's made of. It could be, what's that clay called? Fimo? Could be that. I'm still unsure, but it's really cool, and the cording. And I got some little bit of cording from my bead stash and added some tassels just by making lark head loops through the donut, and then adding the bugle beads and the seed beads, and they just do go down a little bit. And how I did that was just by adding 3 seed beads at the top and then 3 seeds at the bottom, and then the next one 2 and 1. And for the end I've just tied a knot right at the end, and then that bit of cotton then will fray nicely and make it look even more boho than what it does. And then I just added 3 little charms at the top with a couple of the little wooden beads, a little drop bead with a bicone and seed beads, and that one bicone and seed beads, and it just gives the overall, God, I can't even speak, it's Monday, overall pendant, a really nice boho type look, and gorgeous. It just reminds me of the sunset. I know I keep saying the sunset colours, but they are, aren't they? They just say summer, splash of colour. Beautiful. I look fantastic once you've got nice tan skin. Ooh, look at that. Beautiful. And then just added it onto the cording that was in. So it's wax cotton cord that was in the little package, and the little cord ends, and a bolt clasp on the top, all in July's bead box. So the only thing I added out of my own stash for this was some simple cotton thread, and I think you'll agree that's pretty cute. I love that. It's one of my favourite makes. So I'll stick that at the top a minute. Then I made these earrings with the leaf, just a head pin, a seed bead, a little pearl, a little seed bead, turned a loop at the top, put it on a jump ring, popped it through the hole of the leaf bead, added another jump ring to make sure it hung nicely, and then put them on the ear wires. So, gorgeous, really cute, aren't they? Ding ding. Nice. They'd be also nice, not only for summer but for autumn as well. They'd look really good in autumn. So we have those. I made a little stretch bracelet with those nice beads that look like glass that aren't, that actually are acrylic. Just put a seed bead in between and a wooden bead and one of the frosted beads and repeated the pattern. And then for the end I just added to make a little charm and finish the bracelet off nicely, just added a few seed beads and one of the acrylic beads on the end, a couple of seed beads, and tied a knot. And this looks really cute on it. It is a stretch bracelet. Let me just widen off a little bit so you can see. And in time they will relax in time. Just because it's new. Yeah, look. Look really nice on. These stretch bracelets always look better on than what they do off. So there's another item. Item number 4. I went on to make these earrings. Let's bring you back in a little bit so you can see a bit clearly. And added some chain, head pins with some bugle beads and seed beads in between. Put them onto the real little head pin, on their own head pin. Put them all together on a jump ring. Did say it's Monday. Onto an ear wire, and you have some really fun dangly earrings. What about them then? Put them together. Gorgeous, and they do hang really nicely. Nice. And I made another pair of dangly earrings, just the same sort of thing, but put 4 on one head pin, and then 3, and then 2, and put them together onto a jump ring, and then put them onto the ear wires. Another pair of dangly cute earrings. Let's get the other earrings out the way and then again with the drop beads I just measured off. I got 3 long head pins and then just alternated the length, so I took half a centimetre and then a centimetre and left the other one full, and then just added a seed bead and a drop bead and popped them on to a jump ring and added them onto the ear wires. And another pair. See, all these match again. I'm getting good at this matching business, aren't I? I really like them. Like a waterfall. Nice. Ooh, now then, which do I go for first? Ooh, this one, I think. So first of all, I made the focal part of the drop, and I have got a couple of pictures of how the piece of wire as it was, and then turned a loop, and then added the bicone and the big wooden bead, and then a bicone at the bottom, turned loop and wrapped a loop, and then added it onto a head pin, a jump ring, made these little charms for the bottom. pulled beads from the bead stash and then added some chain. The chain that I've got on these earrings and on this pendant are from my own stash. I just chopped some chain up, some gold chain up, because I don't make that many gold things. Perhaps I should do now because these look really cool. And then for the necklace part, I got my trusty pattern board, bead design board. And again, I have got photographs of how I laid it out. And just alternated beads, made a nice pattern. Let's just widen you out a little bit, and this was made onto the bead wire that was in the box. Got a bigger clasp out of my no, this one came out of the bead box actually. Added my own jump rings, and I added my own wire guardians at the top there. Can you see? And a couple of crimp beads, a couple of crimps, and a crimp cover, and then there you have it. And then just added the pendant onto a jump ring and put it on the necklace. So that's a really cool necklace, nice and bright, lovely jubbly. And then I made, if you remember, the bead from the bead box, nice big focal bead. Again, added a couple of the agates either side onto a piece of wire, turned loops at the top and the bottom, put a jump ring on with some chain from my stash and made those little charms. Put the charms onto little tiny jump rings from my stash and added it onto the bigger jump ring just so it fell nicely, because when I did try to add them directly onto the bigger jump ring, they were sticking out at all angles and it didn't look right. Whereas this way it flows beautiful. I am into tassels at the moment, these type of tassel, any kind of tassel. I'm loving it. And then just added it onto the chain that came in the box from Deborah's Beads, and put a bigger jumper ring on either side and lobster clasp, and added an extender chain should you require it, because we all come in different shapes and sizes, don't we? So that's that. I will take photographs at the end, guys, and add it onto the end of the video. I'm just going to put this on top for a minute just so I can show you these. Now, I had this and this left over, and this one left over from the bead box. I also had those left over from the bead box, those left over from the bead box. I still got one of them left, and these left over from the bead box, and them a little agate beads and a frosted bead. So all I did then was, I don't know if you remember in a bead box review I did from bbcraft.com, they sent me a load of this wire, aluminium wire, and I have made these bangles before. I've not done a tutorial on it, but I think you will see that I made some bangles on that review. And what I decided to do with these odds of bees is make some more bangles and just put these beads on. And don't they look absolutely cool? They look so nice, and they'll go with everything else. So all you do is you measure off approximately 6 feet of the aluminium wire, and I use aluminium wire because it's nice and easy to work with, and it is a 1mm wire. 1mm, a 1 mil. That's right, isn't it? Millimetre. I get confused. Anyway, a 1 mil thickness aluminium wire in the gold tone. Used this little reel to get my sizing, wrap it round a few times, take it off, firm it up, do some wraps, add a bead, come round the other side, do some wraps, bring it round, add another bead, do some wraps, blah blah blah. And I won't bore you with how to do it. and then finished the wire off and strengthened the bangle. These are nice and strong actually, when you think how aluminium is very bendy. These are nice and strong, and I just think they're fab. I just think they're great. Let me put one on for you so you can see what they're like on. Put them both on, why not? Be greedy. I'll just widen out a little bit. Oh, look at them. Aren't they great? I love them. Fab. So I will take some photographs then, guys, of all the pieces of jewellery and add it on to the end of the video. I hope you're enjoying that. I did do that for the first time on the last video. Nobody said that they don't like it, so hopefully you're enjoying it. And yeah, please subscribe if you'd like to see more videos. I should have a tutorial up next week. I'm actually going away at the weekend metal detecting. Woohoo for the whole weekend. So and all of you people who follow me on metal detecting videos will have a nice few videos to catch up on when I come back from that. And then after that I will be doing a tutorial. I don't know quite yet what I'm going to do. I am in love with this coral stitch. What do you think of that? So if you'd like to learn how to do the coral stitch and make it into a pendant, please leave a comment and maybe that'll be the next tutorial. Nice and quick and easy to do. You don't need a lot of beads to do it. The cheaper beads, if you get those beads on hanks, we'll be able to make it with that. So yeah, I'm thinking about doing that as a tutorial. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Fantastic. So until then guys, I hope you've enjoyed July's bead box as much as what I have. If you haven't yet subscribed to Deborah's Beads and you'd like to, for £5 subscription, you can make all these items along with me, see what I've made, and then maybe give you a bit of inspiration of what you could do with your bead box. I will leave a link to Deborah's Beads in the description box underneath this video, along with, if you'd like to come and show your support on my Facebook page, it's called See Beads and Dreams. I will also leave a link for that in the description box below the video. Please leave a thumbs up, please leave a comment, love to hear what you think and if you're enjoying the series. And I'll catch you on the next video then guys. Thanks for watching so much, take care, till next time. Mwah!